Hey friends, it's Erica. Welcome to my channel. Today I am participating in the Document December Stash Bust YouTube Hop, and I'm really excited to be here. I have a collection from Hip Kit from last year that I really need to finish up, so I thought it would be great for this YouTube Hop. I have this file from Cut to You, and it's very merry, and I backed it with papers that I had left from this kit, and I have a ton of papers and embellishments left. I had purchased everything from this release. I think it was their November 2019 release. Everything was exclusive, so I purchased everything, and I still have a lot left. So I backed the file with the papers from the collection. They are all exclusive, like I said. I cut the cut file out on some white cardstock, and I'm just showing you the embellishments, die cuts, and things that I'm going to be using. I have 4 photos that I'm going to be documenting, and you'll see my daughter came in and she was talking to me, so you could see her hand, and then my youngest son comes in and he was talking to me too, so you can kind of see his hand for a minute in the layout. But these 4 photos of my daughter this year from when we were fluffing our tree. We have a fake Christmas tree, and it's a pre-lit tree, and it really has to be fluffed. So she kind of took charge and was in control of fluffing the tree. She was getting really annoyed with the boys because they weren't fluffing it correctly. So she was like really focused, but she never put her cell phone down the whole time that she was fluffing the tree. She like had it in her hands, and you can see in the photos I snapped of her cell phone in her hand. I thought they were just really cute, and she had a red sweater on. It's not a Christmas sweater, it was just red. So I thought it would go really well with this layout because there's so much red. I pulled out these florals. I thought I was going to use a lot of florals on this layout, and I end up not using not even one floral. So I pulled all those florals out, and I don't even use them. I really want to do something to the background, so I'm going to add some silver splatter using the Heidi Swap Tinsel Color Shine, which I'm almost out of the Color Shine. I did order some Nuvo mist. I'm hoping it's similar to this, but if you have a suggestion for a silver mist that is like the Tinsel Heidi Swap, please let me know in the comments below, because I am on a hunch, because this is almost out and I'm very sad. So I'm just taking my paintbrush and dipping it into the bottle, and then just adding some splatter, tapping it here with my pencil. And I really love the splatter that it gives, the look that it gives. And I'm going to add a whole bunch of splatter to the background because I want a whole bunch of this to show. And it just kind of reminds me of snow in the background. So, and it just gives a little bit of extra detail to your page. So I'm just going to go through and add a whole bunch of this splatter. I will leave a list of everyone participating in this hop. I'm going to be participating twice. So I have 2 days this month for the hop. So make sure you check everybody out. Tons of inspiration this month, and tons of us using up our stash, which is awesome. It's really good to bust out those older collections, stuff that's been in your stash, and get them used up. So I really love how this looks. I trimmed it down to the white cardstock to 11 by 11. And then I'm going to mat it on this really pretty plaid paper from Hip Kit Club. I get my paper lined up on the mat, and then I will go through and then add the adhesive on one side and then go and do the other side. And I do this because I've done this many times, where I'll put adhesive all over the back of the white cardstock, push it down onto the mat, and I don't like the way it looks, and I'll have to pull it up, and it just ruins my paper. So I do it this way to save myself the trouble. I distressed the edges a little bit. I should have done that first, but I just went back through and kind of crinkled it up with my nails, and I like the way that it looks. I like the messy edge, and I just like the texture that it gives. And half the time my blade on my trimmer is dull, and it will ruffle it up anyway, so it just kind of helps it along. So now I'm a little stuffy, by the way, so my voice is stuffy sounding, so I apologize. But going through all the die cuts, trying to figure out which ones that I want to use. I know I want to use some of these Christmas trees and this really cute Santa die cut on this layout, so I'm just getting those all pulled out, and I'm trying to stick with just reds. And there was somebody, I just saw somebody's hand come. I think that was Liam. He was outside playing, and he came in. Just the reds and the grays, and some pinks. So that's what I'm going to pull out and use. This layout came together really, really quick. It's always nice to use a nice big title like this. One, I struggle with titles, so using a title cut file really helps there in that department. Two, it's a great way to use a lot of different pattern papers and colors on your page. So I love the titles like this. Cut to You has tons of them in their shop. I'll make sure to leave this file linked down below, but as well as the shop, so you guys can check it out. Cut files are just my favorite. I would use them all the time if I could. So I'm just going to get this positioned down where I want it. And I like how that looks. I want to leave some space at the bottom. That way I could have somewhere to put my journaling. And here is that Santa die cut. He's so, so cute. I'm going to pop him up on foam adhesive here in just a minute. But I want to do a couple little clusters on the sides of the photos of just some Christmas trees. So I'm going to do 3 trees on each side. And then there's this really cute little cat with the little antlers. I'm going to add that to the layout as well. And since it's pink, I'm going to add it down where the M is, because the M is also pink. So I thought that would go good together. I keep the embellishments pretty light. I usually do when using cut files like this with the bigger title. I just like the way that it looks. There's this Christmas chipboard piece here, and I'm going to add that to the page and just kind of overlap it on the Santa. So it'll be very merry and then Christmas. And I like adding things to the cut file, like different embellishments on top, or sometimes I'll have them peeking around the cut file. Sometimes I'll have things popping out of, like, if there's like an O or an A that's got like an opening, I like to pop things out from behind there. I think it's just really fun. It just adds some interest to the page. Getting my photos stuck down, I'm just adhering them to the page directly, and I didn't add any mats or anything to these. I just really liked the way that they look like that. That pretty much finishes up the layout. You'll see in the still shots I did go through and add my journaling, and that's it. Oh, a couple snowflake stickers behind the kitty and then behind Santa. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you were new here, I would love for you to hit that subscribe button and also the notification bell. Thanks for stopping and have a great day. Bye-bye.